Right then, everyone, here we are at St James's Park. The whistle has blown very early. I have to make a joke of it, honestly. I'm so close to losing the plot. Yeah, after a great result, listen, it's a very good result. It's 3-3, toe-to-toe against the best team in the world at the minute, top of the Champions League, way clear the top of the Premier League. But you have to look at that and just think of corruption, of blatant corruption for me. It's an absolute disgrace. That game, man. VAR, where is it? Was it left in Liverpool or what? Is it still at Anfield? Did they forget to bring it up here? Because it just didn't get checked time and time again. 2 stonewall penalties not given for Newcastle United. Stonewall, honestly, stonewall penalties. Isaac as well. Liverpool are trying to tell me there was one at the end for a handball on Burn. That's way too close, man. They're just refereeing in this country is the absolute pits, man. It's the worst. How can you have all these world-class athletes, star players, huge billion-pound company, and then the refereeing's that bad, the VAR's not there? You can't even get the automated offsides. I mean, what's going on? The place is a mess, man. But Newcastle were brilliant tonight. Listen, we're brilliant. I'll talk about that right now. You know, the ending of the game, the whistle that was blown 95 minutes. It's literally just turned 95 minutes as well, man. There was 5 minutes stoppage time. Just after that, the referee blows the whistle as Newcastle are on the counter-attack, and it's 2v1. Isaac's in. He's ready to square it. We're rating on goal, clearing on goal, and the referee blows his whistle. You cannot tell me that's not dodgy, man. You cannot tell me that's not blatant corruption. I'm not having it. Honestly, it has to be. It has to be. The agenda for the elite is very, very real. Honestly, it is. They want this Liverpool title. It's just an absolute disgrace, man. He's clearing on goal. He's like, it's a few seconds over. It doesn't matter. What about a minute or two break for the free kick that Newcastle equalised for, you know? It's... I didn't want to lose the plot and rant away because we should really be coming away from that happy, I suppose. I mean, I think the majority of 52,000 in here tonight would have took a point beforehand, no doubt, against this Liverpool side. But we should have been well in front anyways, you know, at half-time. We're 1-0 up, we didn't want that half-time whistle to come. It should have been 3-0 at half-time. Newcastle should have been storming into the tunnel at half-time with 2, 3, 4 goal advantage. We were flying. That first half was the best I've seen us in maybe not even just months, in a year. Do you know what I mean? Until all the injuries hit, the Champions League progressed. That's a long time coming, that performance. Loads of shots, loads of energy, loads of effort, loads of skill. I mean, what a goal from Alexander Isak. Top draw, world-class finish that, rifles at home. But then, I suppose on the other hand, you know, Newcastle have gotten lots of good areas in that first half and haven't done enough. Haven't took the chances, haven't created well enough, haven't threatened Keller enough. You know, the game started off with an electric beginning, you know, with Sandro Tonali testing Kelleher early on, forced the corner, and then the crowd was up for it. You know, the War Flags had the tribute in the stand there, get into them, and we definitely did that. You know, we flew into them, we got stuck right into them, and we rattled them. And we were flying, man. It should have been 2 or 3, at least at half-time, to be honest with you. But you always sense that Liverpool will come back with the talent that they have, with the world-class players like Mohamed Salah, who showed it in the second half. You know, when Gordon misses that one-on-one towards the end of the first half, you think to yourself, if it's going to be your night, you need to be taking moments like that. And we did it. And there's even an argument there that should be a penalty. You know, Virgil van Dijk seems to do a cheeky elbow on Gordon and he goes down. But for me, Anthony's got to finish that. Second half begins. Arne Slot has made a few changes. But Newcastle still start strong until Curtis Jones' equaliser, where, you know, their goals were too easy tonight. Let's be real. You know, we can and we rightfully should blame the referee in VAR for being woeful, embarrassing, disgraceful. But our defence was pretty bad as well, mate. You know, that was some atrocious defending, especially the fullbacks. You know, it's time and time again down that Liverpool's right-hand side. Lewis Hall's left there, just down in front of me, where they were just getting in far too easy, man. Getting in far too easy. And it was easy cutbacks, easy checking in, space in the box, tidy finishes, which they were, but, you know, they're putting it on the plate for these players, your Jones, your Salahs. You know, especially Mo Salah, he's not going to miss anything like that. And he hit the ball before that. You know, they had the warning signs were there. It's hard to pick apart this game, really, probably skipping through moments here, because it was the 3-3. You know, it was a classic. It was nearly a revenge of the 96 classic. It should have been. It could have been 4-3. Probably would have been if the referee had played on for another 5 seconds. You know, would have got that fourth goal, would have got the winner. But what a game. What an exhilarating evening here at St James's Park. An absolute madness. And I know some people, and even I am, frustrated that Newcastle do this, that this is Newcastle, where we turned up against the big boys. Listen, we've drew with Man City this season, yeah. We've beat Chelsea, we've beat Arsenal, we've now drew with Liverpool. we've been beaten by Brighton and West Ham. I mean, that West Ham game now looks just terrible, doesn't it? Considering they're out of sack lot with taking, they're getting beat off the likes of Leicester and getting 5 put past them off Arsenal. But back to tonight, it shows what Newcastle are capable of, and I guess that is part and parcel of the annoyance of the Toon Army. You know, we see what we are capable of. We see what these players, when you see the team on paper beforehand, you've got your Tonali's, your Bruno's, Joe Linton, that was the midfield 3. You've got your Isaacs, your Anthony Gordons, your Livermentos. You know, these are top class players that will get into many top sides in the world, and they've shown it tonight. It's just a shame we don't show it this season against the lower sides. You know, the inconsistency is there to be seen, but tonight we were back. You know, the energy was there, the press was there. We rattled Liverpool, and on another day we had took the chances, would have been 2-3 goals ahead, and then that would have been it. But that wasn't the case. Liverpool came back into it. It was amazing to see Anthony Gordon score, to be fair, because after he missed that one in the first half, he gets the one that puts us 2-1 up. And I suppose we can't obviously blame VAR and the referees and that, but at the same time we have blown our own lead twice, which is obviously annoying. But we're 2-1 up. Lovely finish by Gordon. I like his celebration. Yap he's doing, you know, saying, where's the speculation now? You know, me head's turned. You've still got Artels coming out today saying that he wanted that move to Liverpool in the summer. He's playing against his boyhood club tonight. Bangs one in against them. Puts us 2-1 up. Liverpool make it 2-2, then 3-2, and there's not long to go, and you're thinking, this just sums up our luck. It sums up just us as a club, really. The pain, the trauma, the nearly men, you know. But the free kick is very good. Shaw gets in at the back post, makes it 3-3, and we should have went on to win that. You know, we should have had that as a 4-3 win on the board for the Toon, but the referee blew his whistle. I'm still so pissed off about that. Ruined the night for me, that. I mean, on the break there, we're a few seconds after it. Anyone cast the mind back, Liverpool fans might be in the chat, to Anfield a couple of seasons ago when Carvalho scored in the 8th minute when there was only 5 minutes of added time, but it went to 8 minutes. Funny that, isn't it? Yet we couldn't get an extra 8 seconds tonight. So that is beyond annoying, beyond a piss take, an absolute disgrace from VAR, from the referees tonight. Newcastle, didn't take every chance that came their way, still scored 3 goals, didn't defend great, conceded 3 goals, but ultimately I think we deserved the 3 points, and we would have had it if it wasn't for dodgy refereeing and dodgy VARs. But let me know what you think below. Keg, do you want to jump in with your thoughts? Anything to add on that one? Keg's been waiting tonight, enjoying the old Fleet Street box. Anything in particular you want to say about that game? I just witnessed.
Yeah, just reflecting on what you were saying. Like, it's a difficult one to process, because on one hand, like 3-3 on paper, with arguably the best team in the world at the minute, as you said, flying in the Premier League, even top of the Champions League, the best team in the world, and we're getting a 3-3 result. Like, we should be buzzing with that. We should be doing absolute backflips. But whether it's Liverpool, City, Real Madrid, or bottom of the Premier League, a lower league team in the cup, like, anytime you feel robbed of the game, it's frustrating, man. Like, it's so frustrating. Like that, like the full-time whistle going when we're on the counter-attack, it's really annoying. I haven't seen the Isaac penalty yet because we've been here, but apparently from what we've been seeing on Twitter, it's Stonewall. Yeah, just feels frustrating. Like all 3 of their goals, like sat on this side, we're on this side, Liverpool's right-hand side, where they all just look like almost identical, all just so easy. And like all our goals were taken really well. Isaac even scored like immediately after Gordon's. We thought that was a goal, obviously ruled out offside.
I didn't even mention that.
Yeah,
I thought we went 3-1 up, didn't we?
Yeah, obviously haven't seen it back, but you like to trust VAR, whether they actually play the game or not. You've got no idea. Like, I'm really surprised that they didn't get Dan Burns handball. I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
like, I could have put money on that being a pen because it's Liverpool.
Yeah,
it is like, it is entitlements. Like it is like big club mentality. Get the better of the picks. Like, yeah, like no one gives any Newcastle any respect or any like kind of credit for things like that. So yeah, on paper, it's a brilliant result. I mean, we played really well. We scored 3 good goals against one of the best teams in the world, so we should be happy. But it does almost kind of feel like 2 points dropped, doesn't it?
It does. It's a painful one to take, really, because of the way the game ebbed and flowed, and particularly that first half, and we're dominating them.
Aye, we're really good all game long. Aye.
And then, you know, the odd call that hasn't went our way, but listen, this is Newcastle United. This is what we're in it for. We've got to hope that Saturday away at Brentford, the players have got to do this again. Do you know what I mean? They kind of just turn up under the lights against your Cities, your Arsenals, your Liverpools. Brentford away, Yeah, you've got to win them games if you want to stay in the mix.
Lose to West Ham, lose to Brentford, lose to Leicester. I'll be class that.
Aye. Fucking hope not. I hope not. But there we are, people from St James Park. Let us know your thoughts if you are here in the stadium or watching at home. Newcastle, it's a good result. Obviously, it's a good point. It'll put us back in the, I don't know, top 7, top 8 maybe in the mix. I haven't really seen the other results tonight, but the Premier League is that tight. It will be seen as a positive, but it's one of them ones where you think, man, we should have got all 3, deserved all 3. It would have been nice to get all 3 because it's been nearly 10 years since we beat Liverpool.
Yeah, and especially after the disappointing results over the last couple of weeks, like we came in expecting a bloodbath, to be honest. Like, they beat Real Madrid 2-0 this time last week.
Aye.
And then, yeah, we're losing games that we shouldn't be losing.
We scored 3 more goals than Real Madrid and back here.
Yeah, I came in here expecting to get absolutely wiped to bits, and I think most people did. So yeah, just to get a point out of it and put 3 goals past them, it feels really good, and we should be taking it as a positive and build that momentum. Disappointing we didn't get the win. Yeah, a lot of things went against us tonight, but got to take it as a positive and take it as a good point instead of 2 points dropped, although you can kind of see both sides of the coin.
Yeah, definitely both sides of the coin tonight. I was positive in the box before the game, saying I fancy result. I said 2-2 on Twitter today. A couple of days ago I thought we'd get beat 2-1, so...
You missed both your cash outs now.
I know, well, yeah, I could miss both. I was literally about to pass cash out on 2-2 and then Salah put it in the back of the net. So even in the box, the Wi-Fi, you kind of get your cash outs. Just summed up the night, that really, didn't it? That close to success.
I told you to cash out 2-1 now.
You did, aye. Greedy. Greedy man. Just watching everyone. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.